Hello, welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. Pretty much continuing episode 2, which is not going to be as long as 1. Also, once again, going to be breaking the general timeline of this game, and we're now going to be playing as the hero class. I feel like I got it pretty damn leveled up now. It'll make my life a little bit easier too on these hardcore missions. Episode 2, we left off on... Yeah, we saved Xeno, that's what happened last time. We're hopping around through time. So now, beyond the sealed truth, some more patia for us. And exploring the seabed levels.
Is this the seabed?
Ooh, turn it.
Can't breathe. Just kidding. I'm totally fine. Patty here. Good to see ya.
Hello, Tia here. Patty's such a pain. Let's just ignore her, okay? No one here but you and me.
Hey, don't be like that. The more you ignore me, the more I'll bounce off the walls.
So you admit that you're acting hyper. Okay then, go ahead and tell us all where we are, Patty.
You got it. We're in Willpaw's underground, better known as the seabed. But, as you might have noticed, there's no water.
It was probably originally a seabed, or at least underwater. But now it's a dry cavern, which is why we're not drowning. It's said that people have seen strange facilities down here, some of which are currently under investigation.
Yeah, they're almost the same facilities as the one on the surface.
Thing is, not one bit of info from those investigations has been made public. Even though we're able to talk with the locals here, we haven't heard a peep about anything going on at these facilities. How suspicious.
Either this isn't the right time to announce it, or they never intended on going public with their results. That's not all that suspicious. Or it wouldn't be if the facilities around here weren't suddenly being destroyed. No one knows who's behind it or what their goal is.
Probably Luther.
Thanks to all that destruction, the violent enemies here have gotten even more violent and started attacking people. It's the worst. You better be careful not to get so focused on your investigation that you wind up blindsided by one of those bad boys.
Oh, time for... Something popped. I was just saying switch to episode 2. I don't know. Either way, time for Depressed Echo.
I'm used to being kept waiting, but this is just getting ridiculous. He said he'd definitely come back, but he could have set himself a time limit. I wonder what he'd say if he could see me now. Not anything nice, that's for sure.
He'd be like, "Why are you trying to be a class that doesn't suit ya?"
Well, I guess turnabout's fair play. We've been together for so long, I thought maybe being apart for a little while would do us some good. But seriously, where did you go? Why haven't you come back yet? I miss you.
What? Were you just listening to me?
Of course not! You didn't hear a thing, right? Right? So yeah, I was just saying, I need to give this whole ARCS thing my all, you know? Oh, that's right. I've got some exploring to do. Will you help me get through this area? You will, right? Okay, cool, great! Anyway, try to keep up!
Could you keep my whole situation a secret from Echo?
Not a good idea to do it, but whatever. I mean, we do have to keep the fact that he's alive hidden from Luther.
Well, I guess we're both in the same boat now. Let's see what we can do. We've just got one goal this time around. We need to find out what Luther was up to on this planet. If we head out far enough, we should find some leftover research facilities and equipment. Let's get to them while the trail is hot.
Okie dokie. And we traveled. I haven't been paying attention to times again.
We've been stomping around for a bit now. Is this the right way? That stupid Xiao. If he can't contact us, then he should have at least given us clear directions.
Huh? Oh, it's you! How's it going? Look at that! New day, new lady. You're a slippery one, eh? What? The path farther in? That's way far that away. Don't go there much, but I can point you there. Perk of being Wopal born and raised. Catch you later, then.
What just happened? Was that a local? Why could we understand him? You could communicate since the start? So these creatures don't need any translation, even though the planet was unexplored? That's some kind of... No, this isn't natural. They must have been created or altered by some sort of Ark's interference.
Spoilers, this is where Luther does his experiments.
And the only one within Arks who's capable of doing that
There she goes.
is him. We don't
Luther.
need Xiao to confirm it for us. Luther was definitely doing something on this planet.
Booty, booty, booty.
Seems like this was the location of one of Luther's facilities. Some sort of test site or something. He probably messed with stuff until he got bored, then just abandoned the place. It makes me want to puke. But his short attention span means we've got a trail of clues. Guess that's a silver lining.
How does he
Sorry,
get wrapped
just
up
give
in all
me a
this?
second. I'm sending the data to Xiao. It would have been nice if he just came here himself, but I guess that was impossible. Don't ask me why. I've got no clue either. Sometimes the stuff he says is so abstract, I can't understand a word of it. Well, he's easier to understand than Xion at least. Or so he claims.
It wouldn't be the case of him just also trying to hide from Luther.
Though I suppose if Xion was easy to understand, then that'd create its own share of problems. Xiao's mentioned that before, actually. Xion is deliberately incomprehensible. Though I suppose if I had Luther trying to analyze my every word, I'd be vague and mysterious too. Basically, Xion's looking for help while their eavesdropper is in the room. They can't just come out and say stuff plainly. Doesn't help that the one who's got a connection to Xion right now seems to be especially bad at communication.
Supposed to be talking to me or Xiao?
Well, what do I care?
Sounds like Xiao. With the help of Sarah, they gathered the data that Luther had left in the depths of the Wopal seabed. Their work done, Luther, along with another, appeared before them. It was Theodore, who has been transformed into a Dooman. Very Hugo-like from Phantasy Star Universe. Though not as tragic. He got experimented on. Hyuga, on the other hand, got kind of the same. He got turned into a monster, and then the result of that is him becoming a demon.
This place is different from the others. He didn't even bother to hide the fact that he was researching something here.
Well, most of that revelation was locked behind episode 3.
Did he make that thing? Or did he just set it down there? Either way, it's got his grubby fingerprints all over it.
It's a pretty cool place, you gotta admit.
Oh, good. It's not complete, but there's still some data left over. I'll take that, thanks. Mixed records on Fall Spawn and the locals here. So they've been fused. That would explain the readings, but there's gotta be something more here. No way. Breaking down the water's composition? Synthesizing with the planet? Was he messing with the planet itself? What the hell was he thinking? Sorry. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. All I know for sure is, whatever Luther was up to, it's way bigger than I ever imagined. Let's head back. If Xiao gets a look at this data, we should be able to learn more.
We gotta kill this thing first, hold on.
A new enemy? Let's take it down!
Let's take it down with the power of the hero class. 3 episodes before it's technically supposed to be a
Looks
thing.
like the counteroffensive against the Crimson Menace is over. Thanks for cooperating with the operation.
Emergency code.
Hero class is actually pretty fun, which is good as well. I didn't want to target you. Do you mind landing again? Oh, so bad at timing that. Woo! It's so much smoother than the being a braver. Bow braver anyway. It's hard to tell when you're locked on at the same time. Can't wait for Phantom. Oh, I can't wait for it so badly. I'm already getting this character ready for it. Hero time! finish it off. Hell yeah.
Completed.
Of course, this boss is stupid easy even with the braver.
What are we doing hiding back here? That enemy's not getting back up.
This one's been defeated as well. It appears we're not the first ones here. Forgive me, Theodore. I thought this would be an ideal way to test your abilities.
Doesn't bother me. Now then, should I do the thing here too?
Please, by all means.
Covering up evidence.
Splendid! I can't imagine the slightest amount of data will remain after all that.
If you'd like, I could blow up the entire place.
No need to go that far. To be quite honest, destroying this place was never a necessity. No matter what they learn, no matter how they play detective, Arx is powerless to stop me. They are but dancers in the palm of my hand.
That cockiness is gonna be his fucking downfall.
Still, denying such fragile things the opportunity to dance would be true cruelty, don't you think? I've already collected all the data I need. There's a curious joy in watching them struggle against the inevitable.
I don't really understand.
You will in time, I guarantee you. Now, let us be on our way.
That was way too close. Think we're in the palm of your hand, do you? Let's see if you're still smiling when we take you down. Still, one thing kind of bugs me. That Arx operative Luther had with him? That wasn't Claris Grays. So who was it?
Theodore.
That's one more enemy standing in our way. But worse than that, Luther's just gonna use him and toss him aside as soon as he's done. I can't let that happen again. Not to anyone else. There are enough people like us already. Sorry. Forget I said anything. I wonder if there's some sort of way to save him from Luther's clutches.
Woo! That's right. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, let's do these first. Forgot about the sub-stories exist.
What's up, boss?
Plus
Something
Sophia.
on my face? You're staring at me looking all confused, so I was curious is all. I don't have anything to hide, so if you've got questions, ask away.
When you talk like that, I'm staring because you're cute. I'm going for it.
Wait, who are you calling cute? Me? Really? Something wrong with your eyes, boss? Maybe you should lie down. If I'm cute, then all those Phosphon must be visions of beauty or something. Anyway, I get that you're just trying to be nice and all, boss. But man, you're gonna give me a heart attack saying stuff like that. You idiot.
What was that?
Slash!
And one more. Slash! Ugh. This training just doesn't end. Oh gosh, when did you get here? Hey, sorry I didn't notice
I
you.
have to learn to get good with a katana from Phantom. This is one of their main weapons.
What was I doing? Just some katana practice. Mine is still pretty green, so I'm hoping repetition is the path to mastery, or something. Plus, I promised Regius that I'd be thorough in everything I did. I sure was thorough in getting him to teach me to wield this thing. I chased him down every day and begged until he finally agreed. You know, beneath that cold metal exterior, he's actually pretty hot-blooded. So I guess my wholehearted passion was kinda his weakness. Still, after all that convincing, I really don't want to let him down. So I've got to work extra hard. Even if the daily regimen is so dang tough, I already want to throw in the towel.
Cool. Huey.
Greetings. My name is Huey. It's a pleasure. You may know me as Sixth of the Council of Six. I sound creepy? That's what I said. But I'm trying to be more subdued to avoid Regius's ire.
Nah, I don't have to do that.
Apparently there's been a number of complaints about some guy who appears out of nowhere, loudly threatens people, then vanishes. I tried explaining by yelling, "It wasn't me! It wasn't me!" But he just came right back with, "It definitely was!" A clever gambit. It's not like I can stand up to Regius either. You can't take 2 steps into anywhere without hearing about all the amazing things he's done.
I'm sure I outshine him.
He's the reason
Or
the
I
Trio
will.
of Heroes and Council of Six came to be. He's #1, a living legend. He's so damn cool! Not only is he crazy strong barehanded, but he's totally unstoppable when he's got Yonohate. The man's invincible. Nothing can stop him. Regius and Maria are straight up stupid powerful. I guess that's just what 40 years of battle experience will get you. One of these days, I'm gonna go up against a badass opponent and win. I want to go down in history. No, I will go down in history! Oops. I'm not supposed to be yelling right now. Until we meet again.
Marisa.
Ooh, you came at just the perfect time. I'm oh so glad you're here. I just spoke with one of the locals here for the first time. It's amazing. Just wonderful. Don't you think it's marvelous that they can understand what we're saying? I mean, ARC's operatives use some pretty complicated words, you know? I have no idea how those little tiny creatures can fit all that into their little tiny heads. But, being able to talk to them is so much more fun than I thought. It made me wonder what sort of noises they'd make and things they'd say if I shot them. But I somehow managed to contain myself. Go on, tell me what a good girl I am. If you don't, maybe I actually will pull the trigger next time.
I don't know much about episode 6, but I believe she's actually a pretty big focus of it, or part of it. And I think she has a personality change which really throws off the player. Anyway, I'm stopping this part here. Thanks for watching.